Revenge is sweet. Yesterday I got flagged by a higher rated player. It was frustrating. But today I had my redemption. You won't believe how it went down. Welcome back to Kid Chess. In today's video I'm sharing my rematch with the very player who flagged me last night. Trust me, you will wanna see this one. Okay, everyone. So basically, I start with the rail opening, and then he match it was just it's gonna be a closed rail here, and then after g5, we play the two knights variation, and we from this point I play the stockfish move, g4, then d3. And then the idea here is I'm gonna take his pawn. He's gonna take my this pawn. We're gonna exchange pawns, and then he's gonna come up with his knight, with his queen, and it will be an interesting match from there. So we do that, and after queen a5, I go ahead and play queen h5. The idea is that if he takes my king, I take his pawn and get his rook involved after he takes my king, and I'm gonna then take this pawn and get deep bishop involved as well, and it's gonna be an easy win from there. I think that his best move here is just maybe to take my queen, and then I don't think I would have any like mate for that. I think I would probably just play like knight f3 and then capture back on here. Obviously I wouldn't capture with my rook, because there might be a variation where he can win. Maybe he would play um uh bishop here, and then uh uh I would he would have two protected pawns. Yeah, but that is not the variation I went with. But anyway, I probably wouldn't have taken with the rook. If he took my queen, I probably would have just played knight g3, I mean f3, and then capture back with the knight, and then see that variation. Well, now he might have f5. No, he wouldn't. I would just sack on here, and then there take his rook, get his rook involved. But then yeah, he would have to take twice on this square right here. So that would have been fine. Anyway, not to get drifted off here, I play queen h5, and then he takes my king, and I take his pawn. And I decided to take this pawn to get his bishop involved. And if he took my my knight, I would just like if I take his, I'm gonna take his king. So I did take his king, and now if he took my my knight, I would take with the rook, and then I would have a tempo. He would have to take my knight here, and now my rook would be on the g file. I would probably just play here, 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 and then there, get his rook involved, and then it would be game over. But that's not the line I went with. I mean, that's not the line that he saw it, so he took with the bishop. And after that, I decided to go with d4. The idea here is when he takes my knight, I will play b4, and then c3, have him to take on twice on here, then play h4, and then get my rook out of there because my rook is kind of trapped here and he's waiting for me to blunder, which after I did before I did blunder, I totally forgot about my a pawn and I played c3, and he took my a pawn and then I had to capture, so we kind of exchanged. Then he sagged his pawn and then the d pawn, which was a blunder because what he would have done here, which what would have been better and would have been a win for him, if he sacked his queen and then played here. The idea, if I didn't do anything about it, he would capture my knight, and then I would take with the rook, and then he would try to get rid of my rook by, I don't know. It would have been an interesting end game, but that is not what happens. And we were both, well, he was low on time, so maybe it wouldn't have been a good idea for him to do that. And since he played d6 um, and wanted to capture his queen, maybe he wanted, like, he didn't see my b pawn and wanted to capture on the h pawn to get my rook involved, and then play here, take, and then here, take, then a waiting move, take him there. That would have been a win for him. But since I had my b pawn, that was a blunder for me because I did not do that. I didn't, what I would have, there is a mate here. If you could find it and you're low rated, you are a genius. I did not find it even though I had time, and to be honest with you, I just wanted to flag him. Like, I wanted a game where I can flag him. So pause the video. Okay, so the solution here is I play h4, he will take my b pawn, then I play knight h3, and then he will take my b pawn, then I get my rook out of the way, he will take my knight, and then I just sacrifice my rook anywhere I want. But I did not see that. So I play knight g3, he takes my rook, and after that he plays rook c8. What I should have played here is rook g2, and if he sagged here, I would just take and take his other rook, and that would have been a winning end game for me anyway. But that is not what happened. I sagged my rook, the knight, and just launched with my pawn, and it was all losing here, to be honest. And he had 6 seconds. It would have been a bad outcome. I probably wouldn't have made this video and probably stayed frustrated for the rest of the tournament that I played. But I do a king because if I promote a bishop, he would just sack here and there, and if I promote a knight, that would have been flaggable for me too. But that's not what I went with. I went with the king, but because it's the best flaggable piece in anti-chess. So that's what I go with, and then the game goes like this. Because in a rook versus a king would win. So that's how the game ended. I just took his rook, the first one, and then he didn't have enough time to finish up the game, and I flagged him. And he probably pre-moved this. He knew that he didn't have time. So, have you ever bounced back from a frustrating loss? Share in the comments your redemption story and subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching and take care.